What's up, guys and gals? Iceman here. Welcome to Chilling Tales. So this one takes place on the 4th of July, which is crazy because today is the 4th of July, right? I can almost feel the energy of this bear attack. I can almost feel the trauma, the horror, if you will. And if you all will like this video, subscribe to the page, pull the bell so you're notified next time I post a video, and blessings to my patrons. Links in the description below. So this one took place in Tennessee. There was an incident with some very unfortunate things that took place during this heinous bear attack. So Ashley was a beautiful young woman, only 20 years of age. And the thing is, she dabbled around in college a little bit, but then decided she just wanted to live on her own with her little doggie that was a Jack Russell Terrier. So her grandparents had some money. So what they did is they bought her some property and a little trailer on it. They didn't go all out and buy her a big old house, just some little trailer so she could get by. So there's Ashley and this guy that she met online. His name was Leon. Now, Leon was a cop. He was in his late 20s. And Ashley, just being the eye candy that she was, this guy kind of had the hots for her. So Ashley would stay in this trailer, of course. That's where she lived. And Leon would come visit quite frequently and spend the night there. Now, Leon was this good-looking guy. Nice hair, nice chiseled face, very strong voice to him, a little bit of muscle, this and that. You know, I mean, he was well-bodied, which suited his job, of course. But Tennessee is known for its black bears, these formidable creatures that I think a lot of people don't respect. Now, here's the thing. This 4th of July night, as usual, the city municipalities and all that, they had the fireworks shows, right? Where they take a lot of the tax dollars, they'd make a social event at night, and they'd light off fireworks. So this was taking place in a little park that was only about 5 miles away from Ashley's trailer. Now, perhaps neglectfully, Ashley left her little Jack Russell Terrier tied to the tree outside. When Leon would come over, Ashley wasn't all that responsible. You know, I don't think she ever really had to be. And it's unfortunate because she wasn't really looking out for her little doggie either, from the sounds of it. She'd lock her dog outside, she'd tie it to the tree when Leon would come over, because the dog would bark at Leon when he'd come over, and Ashley liked to do bad things with Leon. And of course, the dog didn't like that, you know? The dog didn't like her owner getting all close and submissive or whatever to some other man. So she'd tie the damn thing to a tree. And when these fireworks were going off, as often is the case, it scared the hell out of the wild animals in the region. So this black bear, I imagine, heard these fireworks going off. Its little ears probably cowered back, and it just sort of got away, right? It sort of ran through the woods and started making its way unintentionally towards Ashley's house. Now, what was going on at Ashley's house at the time? Or Ashley's trailer, or whatever you want to call it. Well, the little dog was outside tied to the tree. What was the dog doing? Well, the dog was scared. It was whimpering, all right? It was scared because those damn fireworks were going off. Just way in the background, just boom, 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 like thunder, just shaking the ground, just sending tremors through the earth, right? So the dog was terrified. And of course, at this point, it was quite dark. What happened, I think, is the black bear heard the dog whimpering, and maybe as a means to distract itself, it started heading toward the dog. So it goes to the weed, goes to the brush, appears in the opening, and it sees Ashley's trailer in the distance, and it sees a tree about 50 feet from the trailer, and then there's this little white dog just sort of fluttering around, just wanting to get out, just trying to pull against its leash. And the bear hears the dog. Hi, 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 hi. You know what I'm saying? And I think it triggered the bear's predatory instinct. So it attacks. It grabs the dog and just starts pulling it against the leash, just trying to rip it off the tree. And the dog has a little collar around its neck. It's going, you know, and the bear has its by the butt, just tugging and pulling. You know what I'm saying? Ashley and Leon hear the commotion. Now, I think they were doing bad things around this time, but Ashley knew something was up, and fortunately she cared enough for the dog to go and check on it. So they're both not really clothed, right? Ashley throws on her little bathrobe and runs out to her door, opens the door, and she sees this horrifying scene in front of her. She sees the bear yanking on the butt of the dog, the tree, the big thick tree with the leash just stretched out, the dog up in the air, and the bear right here just ripping on the dog, just pulling it and pulling it and pulling it. And the dog, at this point, is barely even making any noise. Ashley screams in terror. And of course, Leon has no choice but to act. Leon runs to the door. Now, Leon's a guy, as mentioned, he's a cop, right? So he's prepared. And what did he have on him? Well, he had the standard issue Glock 17. Now, it's not the best against bears, but it could hold its own against a black bear. So Ashley was screaming bloody murder. Leon rips this gun from under his pillow. There's already a round in the chamber. He goes and he lunges through Ashley. He's just terrified. He doesn't know if somebody's coming after him or not. You see, he's a cop. So sometimes the people he would, go after for the law or whatever, they'd come after him. He'd be harassed at night. Sometimes people throw freaking bricks through his windows. This and that when they'd get let out of jail finally, they'd come and harass him, right? So he thought it was somebody messing with him. He thought it was somebody maybe even looking to bring harm to him. I don't know. But he was his heart was racing. He was terrified. He was just in his little boxer shorts. He slipped them on right before he ran to the door. And he pushes Ashley out of the way. He puts his gun. And he sees this massive black bear just ripping the hell out of Ashley's dog. This bear just on the dog. Right? Just imagine that. Ashley's heart was sunken. She was terrified. So what happened then is Leon took his little pistol. He pushed Ashley out of the way. Get out of the way! He said, get off it, bear! Boom, 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 tat, 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 tat. He just filled the bear with lead. Right? This bear let go of the dog with a big bellow. Oh, and it ran at him. Boom, boom, like a horse. Like this bear was just, I don't know. I mean, often that wouldn't be how they act, but this bear just started charging him. It's like it didn't really realize it got hit yet, They don't really understand these concepts of the firearms and this and that. It probably just thinks that like a bug bit it or something. And this guy's like screaming at him, making these loud noises. The bear's running at the guy. Ashley's cowering on her knees, just shivering, shaking, screaming, crying, just pulling at her hair. She just can't believe it, what she's done to her little dog. And Leon just unloads on this thing. Boom, 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 boom. He unleashes the frickin' magazine on it. The bear's on the ground, its body smoldering. And he unloads his magazine on it. Empty, right? Carcass is just smoking. Little pool of blood starting to form. The dog was ripped to shreds. Okay? Just like Ashley's heart. I'm telling you guys, you gotta be cautious. It's crazy. I just looked on my Facebook and someone was commenting how they had their neighbor had their damn dog tied to a tree. Right? And the fireworks are going off. It's like, are you kidding me? Look what could happen. Alright? Now, no one was physically hurt in this other than the dog. But you just never know when you're out in bear country just what a horrific scene that must have been for that young woman. But if you guys will like this video, subscribe to the page. We're going over a lot of bear attacks on this channel. So I'll see you all tomorrow with more chilling tales from the Iceman.